All right. So, welcome to this live stream. Let me just do a quick housekeeping. So, today's topic's going to be DDG and Halle Bailey dramas. So, recently DDG went on his channel. He was live talking about how Halle Bailey won't let him see his sons. So they both been together for a little while. They do have a child together. Let me just double check, make sure that the sound is good, because you never know if live streaming though. Let me just double check here. Won't let him see his All right. Sons. So they both. I think everything is good here. All right. So the second topic I'm going to talk about Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict. You know, there's a rumor out there they are back together. So if this is your first time on the channel, consider subscribing if you like the content. If it's your second time or your third time, you never subscribe, what are you waiting for, man? It helps a lot, man. That's all I'm asking for. So let me start with the first one. So DDG. Things get messy usually when two people have a kid or start having kids. All right. Usually honeymoon is like before the kids, everything is all fun. You're going out, you're doing a lot of things, you're clapping chicks every day. It's fun. But once you start having kids, things change. So most people, they are not ready for that. It's something that you were not expecting. It just happened that you have to adjust now because it's a new lifestyle. You're not used to it. It's new, so you have to adapt to it. I get it's not easy, especially if you guys are not mature or you guys have not built that foundation, or especially also if you guys are young. Most people, they don't stay together after having a child because the woman go to the how do you call it, postpartum, something like that. I always forget how to call it, right? And the man also cannot handle that because the woman might be acting a little different, and the man is like looking at the woman like, okay, this not the girl that I met. This not the girl that I was thinking to have for the rest of my life. She changed a little bit, so it's vice versa, man. I mean, you cannot blame the girl because that's how the bodies are made. So they go through it after having kids. So they act a little different. And men also, they can't take that new attitude that the woman has after having a child. So some men, they adjust very well. Some men, they don't. So DDG went on, he did a live stream on his channel. This is what he has to say. I'm going to play it. Let me see.
What's good, y'all? It's not clickbait. I don't even like. Y'all know I like doing like skits and like just having fun on the internet. Quick. I don't really like talking about real life, but I feel like I have to, and it's getting to a point where I feel like I'm honestly getting, when it comes to me just wanting to I don't give a this make me seem childish. I just want to be able to see my son when I want to see my son, take my son when I want to take my son. Like, I don't care if this make me look childish, if I look like I'm on the internet crazy, whatever I don't care, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody thinks. I literally just want to be in my son's life. And I feel like I'm getting bullied. I'm constantly being called a secondary parent, not a primary parent. And it's like, I just don't know what to do at this point. I don't know what to do.
I mean, let me stop you for a second. So, first of all, he said, he doesn't care talking about his son. He doesn't care. People might think might call him like different names. People might think he's a pussy, all that. I don't think that's the case, though. I'm not going to look at him as a pussy to talk about it because sometimes you need to vent, right? And sometimes you don't have people to talk to. and your internet is the safe place that you think, you can vent. Although the internet is not really that safe because people don't really care. People that express their opinion, they'll bash you on the internet. They don't give a fuck. But I respect him for that, though. At least he wants to be in his son's life. He doesn't want to be deadbeat daddy, right? So I don't see anything wrong with it, because sometimes, like, you just need to vent. You just need somebody to talk to. You cannot hold it in for so long, otherwise it might mess you up. So it's good that he's doing that. I salute him for that, and I respect him for trying to be on his son's life, right? So let me continue here.
And that's why I just like, maybe this will make her want to have to let me see my son. But I get to see him, but it's very minimal time. Like, if y'all ever watch, I know I usually Snapchat when I'm with my son. I live stream every day, so y'all kind of get to see. I've been around girls all week because I don't get the chance to be a dad when I want to be a dad. Like, I don't give a about hanging around those girls. I want to be around my son. You feel me? But since I can't be around my son, I
think there's a difference between being a dad and a father. I think he's a dad 24/7 because he has a child, but maybe he doesn't get a chance to be a father because the baby mom does not allow him to see the son as much as he wants.
He gonna work. I'm not finna sit in the crib, look at the wall and cry about this, I'm gonna go work. So it's like every single day or every other day I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far, so I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I'm like, I don't know what it is, but it's been going on for a minute where I just never got on the internet and said nothing. I mean, I might like throw like little subliminals or something like that, but it's like, bro, like, I don't want to get on the internet, because at the end of the day, this is something that can really like with him. But I'm really just coming on this.
Let me say this, man. First, I want to find out why is the reason why he cannot see his son, though. Did they go to court? I didn't hear anything about it. I'm not sure if they went to court. That's what was the judge decision, or you cannot see your child like that, because they are co-parenting. From what I know, they're not together. They never been married. So that's why sometimes it's better to get married. They never been married, so they co-parenting. But how come he's not allowed to see his son for that long? I'm trying to find out about it. That's why I'm trying to go through the video real quick. If he addressed
really
that,
don't know what to do at this point. But today was my last straw. I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all, if y'all was watching me stream ever, mind you, we have our own lives. Like, she got her own going on. I got my own going on in terms of who we like. We not together whatsoever. We not boyfriend and girlfriend. So ain't got nothing to do with the content. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I've been dealing with this forever, where I feel like I'm a secondary parent. And I know a lot of dads out there go through this 2 hours max. He's getting picked up. Take on here and just say what I say, but I don't know what to say, know what to do. On the same breath, nobody will really know. I got downstairs, whoop, I'm getting kicked out. No. Like, can tell me that I'm a deadbeat or a bad dad. No in the world can ever say that to me. If my son can talk, he'll tell you my pops is the realest ever. Me. I wish I can be around him more. I don't get the chance to, bro. It's not cool. Like, it's like, all right.
Yeah, man, but I don't know why she's not allowing him to see. If anybody knows, please let me know, because this seems like it does not make sense to me. I get it, y'all co-parenting. She might be the primary care of the child, but he has the right to spend at least a night or a couple nights with the son. It's like, yo, we made the son together. That was my sperm. We made him together. Sometimes that's what happened. I mean, most of the times when two people are not together anymore, the best way, or one of the best ways one of the parents try to hurt the other parent is to take the son or the child away, I'll say. And honestly, to me, I think that's the worst way possible somebody can do anything. The worst way anybody can take, because like, yeah, you might think right now you are already hurting the other person. Yes, you are, but down the road, you are hurting yourself and the child. For example, in this case here, down the road, the child's gonna be an adult, and he will be like, okay, mom, what happened between me and dad? Unless like, he's at fault. But if the mom was just doing it because she was trying to be petty, and the son will be like, okay, mom, so you kept me away from my dad all this time because of you being selfish, or you trying to hurt my dad because something that he did to you. And what was that? What did he even do for her to feel like, okay, you are now allowed to see my son anymore? I would understand if he was, let's say, abusive, physically abusive to her, emotionally, mentally, things of the nature. That makes sense. Or if he was just like a terrible parent. But from what I heard, from what I have seen from him, I don't think he's a bad dad. I see that he's really begging to be in his son's life. So, which is good, because black people, black parents there's a lot of deadbeat parents out there. People always give that connotation to black parents. Oh, you guys just like making babies. You guys don't take care of your kids, things of that nature. But at the same time, there are men out here who want to be in their kids' life, but the mom does not allow them to be in the kids' life. And down the road, they're going to call them like, oh, it was a deadbeat dad. No. Sometimes, like, there's a lot of kids like that. They grow up, without a parent or without the other parent. I'll say, let's say in this case, let me take this case as an example. They grew up without their parent, no, their dad, because the mom told them, oh, your dad was bad, your dad wasn't taking care of you, your dad beat me up, your dad did this. Some cases, yes, but some of the cases are not correct. So you taking the child away, not only you're not helping the child, also you're not helping society in general. So to me, I'll be like, at least at least let him see the child. You guys might not be compatible being together. This is kind of wild, because I remember when they first started dating, I used to watch his Snapchat, DDG Snapchat. He was posting almost every day about him too. I was like, yo, thank God, another black man got another black woman. They're very successful. Seems like they're happy. I didn't see this coming, especially this, like this. I would understand if, they decided not to be together because they feel like they're not compatible, or maybe they don't like each other anymore. That's cool though. But at the point that she doesn't want him to see the child, and she looks like a sweet girl to me, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like this is a picture here. If you look at her, sometimes you gotta be careful with those sweet girls. Like, to me, she looks like a girl, like, you can bring to your mom. You be like, yo, mom, I got me some good one, a good one here. But to my surprise, I'm like, dang, Halle, she's very pretty, very beautiful. But like I said, that's his side of the story. But I would like to hear her her side of the story, because you never know, man. There's always three sides of the story, and there's the truth too. And on top of that, but they're both young. I hope they get back together at some point. It might be hard, because usually, yeah, I don't know. But it would be nice if they couldn't get back together, at least for the child, and make more babies, which would be great. But at this point right now, it's not safe for them to make more babies unless they get back together. Yeah, he also made a song about it. He made a song. This is her here, very pretty, young lady. Yeah, this is very sad. So this is not only hurting, it's hurting him right now, no doubt. I can feel it. But down the road, yeah, the child might look at her like the devil. So yeah, I get it. You know, you don't like me, cool, but let me see my son. No, let me spend time for my son, because the kid, it doesn't matter if it's a daughter or a son, they need both parents. They need that affection. That's why you see most girls out there, you know, they have a lot of daddy issues. They're doing some crazy shit. They're on OnlyFans. They're doing porn. You know, they're allowing themselves to be like side chicks because they never had that father affection when they were growing up. The same thing with men. They never had that father affection. So most of them now start being zesty, or they're being too emotional, you know. They never had a dad, unless, you know, you find like a father figure that can help you to navigate through your life as an adult. If not, yeah, most, not all, but most child, they miss that affection from the dad or from the mom, because you need both, man. You need both. If you miss one of them and you really you take internally, like, it's going to hurt you, and the way you're gonna be acting out there, especially in the dating scene, is going to reflect how you grew up. All right, man. So enough of that. Let me move on to this next topic here. Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict. So there's a rumor out there they are back together, but according to the source, one of the sources that I read, saying that they are not back together, but they are working on it behind closed doors. They have been talking. So Tia filed for divorce in 2022. I talk about it so many times on this channel here. The divorce was finalized in 2023. You know, they moved on. He hasn't been dating anybody like that publicly, and she hasn't been dating anybody publicly. Both of them, they have been very quiet, but I know they've been clapping chicks out there. I know them chicks been getting clapped, dog. But after the breakup, the divorce was finalized. Tia Mowry was out there, meaning no clapping chicks left and right, no hoeing around. No, she was just out there on social media. She been posting a lot. Like, she has been ever since they got divorced. She has a show right now. Let me see if I can find my next act on Tia Mowry. So she been posting a lot on show. She even had a show like my next Tia Mowry, my next act. Okay, so that's the name of the show. I haven't watched it yet. So the show, I watched a clip, little clips, I'll say. But you can tell she's still like she's missing something. So what I have learned from her clips, right? Because she has, like I said, she has been posting a lot of clips on Instagram. So she's trying to show people out there that she's happy ever since the divorce. She's really happy. Divorce was the best thing ever happened to her. But I can tell deep down that she's not happy. Oh, she's still not, because they're not back together. It's not official yet. She's not happy. She's missing something. And she did an interview talking about the dating scene. Let me see if I can get it here. All right. She did an interview. Tia Mowry interview about dating. She did an interview about dating. She was like, was that Tia Mowry talking about between? No, this interview of the woman is always soft. I think someone has it here. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, this the 51 minutes. I think the interview was somewhere here. Let me see. This is the interview here, but I'm not going to play the whole thing. That's too long. So this is actually
I would like to welcome to Chris GQ Perry TV.
Let me see if I can find clips of it.
She's a multi-talented and beloved figure in the entertainment industry and an advocate for self-love and personal growth.
So
he wanted me to
because she had to support the family. My dad she has principles for us for when.
Let me see if put like a stamp on it.
I am who I am today. A lot of it because of my parents.
Okay, yeah.
That's really
Tia Mowry,
the dynamic. Having
Tia Mowry quality time.
The mom and the dad and the home is so important, because I feel like in today's generation we lack that
people
so much. It's so easy to leave, right? It's so easy. Like
Yes.
nobody wants to stay and work on things in a
No.
relationship.
Oh, I think this is it.
Everybody.
Sorry to cut you off, but go ahead.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is it, I think.
And I say that in the sense where a lot of people just don't want to put the work in. And then there's people that really try really hard to put the work in it, and things just kind of don't work out. But I just feel like it's so important for kids to have a strong foundation in their upbringing and have a solid man. Like my dad showed me things that were very important for me to be a man. And he showed me how to love a woman because of the way he loved my mom.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
You know?
It's important. Kids, this like major over here, I'm not a therapist, by the way, but kids learn through, I study growth and child development. Kids learn through observation.
Yeah.
You can sit there and you can tell them all you want, but if they don't physically see it, and if they don't see it actually happening, then how are they, going to learn? But I love that you use the word foundation, because you need, people don't want to communicate. People don't want to work hard towards something. And it's pretty
It's like the whole world is Hollywood now. It's because social media. You can just grab anybody. You see somebody
That's true,
beautiful
though.
and then inbox, you're liking and commenting.
Let me see.
It's so important.
It's hard. It's,
Let me ask you, Tia.
Okay, go ahead.
How hard is it in the dating world now?
Okay, all right, guys, this is the part I was looking for.
What is it like out there for a single woman?
Shot of tequila? No. No,
I've been single for 5 years, so I don't know what this world is like out there. But I know it. But from what I see and from what I hear, it is tough.
Single, but you're still talking to women.
I've only been in the dating world for, I want to say 3 months now, and it is exhausting.
It's exhausting.
I'm going to throw the towel in. I'm like, what is wrong with, and I will say this.
Okay.
Someone had told me, and I
got it,
wanted to be
lights off.
no, I disagree with you, and I don't want to believe it. They were like, you just, because my last relationship when dating was, when I was, dating this person, it was beautiful. It was amazing. It was wonderful. There was courting that was, involved. And I was saying how I feel like that's no longer, present, meaning like people just don't court each other anymore. And this person was like, well, that's old news. Like people just don't do that anymore. There's just this whole new way of doing things. And I'm like, you mentioned tradition, and I think that's where it kind of needs to go back to, where, a man is courting a woman and showing her, how much he appreciates her and wants her and loves her, or wants to be with her. And I feel like what's happening now, and again, I've only been in the world for a few months, is they have this mentality right off the bat that there is someone else. Do you know what I mean? Like there could be someone else.
Is it that they're the prize?
Yes. We
talking deep here.
Yes.
We about to get into it.
Oh my God, that the man is the prize.
The man is the prize.
Yes. I'm talking loud. Yes. That is so true. Like they've taken it off of...
Yeah, it's the thing, man. The grass is not always greener on the other side. So usually when people, I think that's what she felt. She thought like, oh man, I've been in this relationship for 14 years in marriage actually. And I'm so sick of tired of this guy. I want something different, because there was no real reason why she filed for divorce besides like, how they call it, reconcilable differences. The guy didn't cheat on you. The guy didn't do anything. It wasn't like abusive. You just felt like you couldn't have done better. It happens. But after having 2 kids, being together for 14 years, she felt like, yo, I'm stuck. I want to try something different. And you think, usually that's what happened, man. When you're single, right? Every girl you talk to, they turn you down. Like, they're like, nah, I'm good, blah, blah, blah. The minute you start, you get into a relationship, bro, every bitch you talk to, it's like you got a magic code. They just open up like, yeah, we can go on dates. Yeah, we can hang out. It's like, and you're like, dang, where were you guys like when I was single? So you're just like that. When you have somebody good, you don't really see it because you feel like, dang, I can get somebody better. Like, Yeah, but when you don't have that person anymore, you single, you go back out there on the market to find somebody, the ones that you thought you couldn't get easily, and you're going to find out that they were now that good. They might just be good to smash, but you guys might not be compatible. Some girls are just, fun. And you cannot be compatible with everybody. Yeah, some girls you guys can connect on the friend level, like amazingly, like crazy. Some girls you guys can't even connect on that friend level, even the relationship level. So yeah, we always think like, yeah, man, I can do better. Yes, you can do better. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you can do better. I'm not saying you can never do better, but if you already have somebody, don't always trying to think like, yeah, I can do better, unless that person does not treat you right and you feel like, they're not helping you to grow. That makes sense. But if you have somebody like everything is cool, everything's working fine, there's nothing to complain about, like that major, because I'm not saying like nothing, there's always something to complain about. I don't think anybody's perfect. I believe if you ask Cory, he will tell you that there was something wrong with her as well. But Cory was not too vocal after the divorce. He was very quiet. He did one interview, almost cried when he talked about it. He was talking about that divorce was Cory. I think I'm saying the Cory Hardrict crying during, it was a conference, I believe. During an interview. It was, I think this is it, right? Let me play it. I think he did a couple, right? Let me play this.
Because, it's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands and, no one's there for you. And it's just like, when you're a man, especially a black man, they're like, oh, he's tough, he's strong. But it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night. Nobody see that. Nobody see that. Yeah.
He went through it.
You live 5 minutes away from your babies, you know what I'm saying? Because people who know Cory Hardrict know that his kids and his family was everything to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm stronger than I thought I was. I'm really stronger. And that by the grace of God, it's like, I'm here and I'm still going. Because
so he went through it too, but he was just quiet about it, was not vocal about it. So yeah, but she was posting a lot of pictures. I would love them two to get back together. There was a point that at some point I think there was a picture of him and this white girl at the gym, and people were going crazy. Oh man, now he switched to snow bunnies. Cory Hardrict. Is it Hardrict? I think I spelled it wrong. With a white woman at the gym. What? White woman at the gym. Let me see. If I remember the picture. No, I don't see it. This is not. I don't see it here. Yeah, there was a picture. O'Shea made a video about it. Yeah, there was a picture somewhere, but I can't find it here. Let me see if I can see. Yeah, but anyhow, man, I would love them to get back together. So these sources are saying that. Let me read it for you guys real quick. Saying Tia Mowry and her ex-husband Cory Hardrict are now back together. That's what I said at the beginning. The couple publicly announced their separation after 14 years of marriage. Tia Mowry, we know that actress. Okay, I don't see. Yeah, this is now. Yeah, but rumors saying that they are talking behind closed doors, which is good. Like I'm all for it, man. Let me say this, man. I'm all for it. If they want to get back together, let them do it. It's a good thing for our community because the kids going to have at least both parents in a household, which is great, man. But I think those are the topics that I had for today. Yeah, man, first time on the channel, consider subscribing if you like contents like this. I'll be back for more. And if you've been here more than 2 or 3 times, come on, man, what are you waiting for, man? All right, other than that, man, I think I'm all set. I'll catch you next time. Peace out, family. I'm out.